I feel like the BBLs have started to look like diapers, where it's like the butt's like hanging off. I don't know. I think like it's not necessarily that they've gone out of style. It's just like I agree with you. I think they've gone too far to the point where it's just looking like silly. Because I've even had girls come on my show, and I'm like, girl, what on earth did you do in Colombia or wherever you get those done?
Talk about BBLs going out of style. Who wants to go ahead and tackle this first?
I go. Hey, can we use an example on the panel?
I guess.
Curves for life. I'm telling you. Steph,
Nigga,
come on
first of all, I
now.
don't know BBL. What are you talking about? I got no BBL. This is homegrown. What you mean?
Oh, well, I'm just saying it's you can fool somebody. So I'm just saying. You remember the Price is Right? He picked somebody out of the crowd. He said, "Come on down." All right, you don't know that.
Yeah, next, because I mean, homegrown. Next.
All right, I'm gonna quit trolling and how everybody doing today. But
I'm gonna say if you want to say hi, just say hi. Hello.
who I'm saying hi to? Motherfucker. All right, we're gonna go down. All right, look. So, I mean, BBLs is going out of style because I think it's going too far. At one point in time, women used to get it and it was proportional to their bodies. Now, go to Atlanta, go to DC, go to any of these major cities, and you just see some crazy outlandish shit. I mean, I'm sorry, some outlandish stuff. I don't understand why they do it. It look uncomfortable. I don't know how they sit on this stuff. And they think men want it, but for the most part, men don't want that stuff. But they still do it. And then I came to understand that they don't do this stuff for themselves. I mean, for the men, they do it to compete with each other. And if it hurts, you got to have surgery to get this stuff. I mean, the dudes that I know, they like a little sag. We like a little, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we like a compass, man. We like north and south, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you hit a certain age frame, you know what I'm saying, the birds head south for the winter. We understand that. So why do women not get that concept? They're going out of style. No pain. I mean, beauty is not pain.
He needs
So why do you constantly put yourself through this and then now hopefully they get the picture, but I don't think they get a picture, even though it's really going out of style. Men's not really checking for it no more. But you know what? I ain't gonna even make it a race thing. But we can look and see who's the majority of the women that's getting these BBLs.
It's a lot of white women with BBLs, bro. A lot of white women with BBLs, for real.
Not at. Nope. All right, look. Go to these. Look, name me one. Look, even if they get it, Anton, it's proportional to their bodies. You won't necessarily know.
Maybe no. I'll rock with you on that, but they do be getting them.
Well, but you don't know. And I mean, back in the day, they used to have these big double D cups and stuff like that. Well, you say, okay, she got
the most famous chicks on the planet. The Kardashians all of them got BBLs.
Yeah, but the Kardashians is something different. They special.
No, they not. Well, dude, come on.
They're not, and they look like Bugs Life. Their asses look like Bugs.
And now they going right back to their roots and taking all of that out.
Well, because it's hazardous. At least they can pay for it. They ain't got to go to Colombia and get it.
I don't want to try to get some other people in there.
I feel like the BBLs have started to look like diapers, where it's like the butt's like hanging off. I don't know. I think like it's not necessarily that they've gone out of style. It's just like I agree with you. I think they've gone too far to the point where it's just looking like silly. Because I've even had girls come on my show, and I'm like, girl,
why?
What on earth did you do in Colombia or wherever you get this done?
Okay. Go ahead, B. Taylor.
Okay. So I do agree that it has that it's gone out of style because everyone is getting them. When women, that was sacred to women of color, are we naturally grow like that, and not every woman of color grow like that. So when a man would see that, it was praised because it was rare to see a woman who was perfectly shaped like a Coke bottle. That was a thing. But for the longest, we were shamed for our curves, our hips, our butts, our legs, everything was shamed. The white girl was the beauty standard. Her small frame, her I don't know. I don't want to say boyish body, but they want them to be really small, thigh gap, all of that. That was the trend. So our curves for the longest wasn't praised. We had Beyonce, we even had J-Lo, but she was a Hispanic girl. So it was mostly like, praised in that way. But once Kim Kardashian stepped out with Ray J, that's when it became popular. That's when it became popular. Kylie Jenner made the lips popular. Black women are the standard of that they're replicating now. Now it's gone too far where you're seeing Black women who naturally had a nice body ruining their bodies now with these BBLs. Like I know people personally who had great bodies and they went and got it big because that's what's in, and they think that that's what men want. And I can't say that women who try to say I don't do it for men, I do it for myself. You're doing it for yourself to feel good from the validation that you get from men. So at the end of the day, you're still doing it for men. Let me see.
You got notes?
Yeah, I do have notes.
Okay.
And then white women started getting it. And as much as logic, you may not see it on your timeline, but I see it. And I see white women where I'm like, okay, sis, we know that's not yours. But guess who's praising it? Black men. So if Black women are seeing Black men praising the preference, then that's competition. So guess what? Black women are going to feel like they need to enter that competition to get the Black man's attention because most Black women want Black man's attention back. So if that's the standard and that's what's being praised, then a lot of women are going to feel pressure to get that. And also, we're going to go from like a marketing standpoint. A lot of these women want to be influencers nowadays. So guess what? You can't get brands if your body looks sloppy or your body looks natural. Nowadays, people make fun of your body. Oh, I don't want to buy that. That's how it looks in that. But look at a girl who got a BBL and her body is banging, right? And she's wearing something. You're more inclined as a marketer to, as someone who wants to buy from that because you think that's what you're going to look like. But you don't look like that. But that's just strategic in marketing, right? So a lot of girls will get these brands like Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova pressure a lot of these influencers to get their bodies done because I don't want you wearing my clothes if you're not going to look good, if you're not going to look like these other girls that we have. Look at all the Fashion Nova girls. They all have the same type of body. So therefore, it is a trend to be an influencer nowadays. So guess what? You got to get with the program. So I do think that I'm glad that it's going out of style because I'm sick of looking at it.